Okay, my last day technically in GoAnimate, but this is my scheduled last day of being here in GoAnimate. But yes, the major video, so I know this is my Annie Gets Grounded video. The fourth Debo Grounded series video that I'm going to this was supposed to be a third one, but ends up being the last one because of the cease and desist of this website. But I've made another Mickey Snivy Cartoon in a row instead. Well, so anyways, let's begin. So, oh yeah, and not to mention that, oh, from the custom store. Yeah. And spend on Flash tokens. Spend by Flash tokens. Yeah, maybe I guess I need Flash tokens. But yeah, I thought Flash tokens were useless, but I should be. I think I was kind of wrong about them. So whole 2025 season. I wish I could pin posts on YouTube as well. Here I am now. Final day. Technically my last day here. Last final day. GoAnimate. GoAnimate. Okay, so for those who haven't seen those scenes lately. Okay. I think I'm more than happy to share. More than happy for sharing. Okay. Guess I could get
Well, I'm about to make an interesting dish today, which I'm settling to give my barbecue and good use for a flame grilled taste. Meat comes from animals, huh? I might.
It's way longer than usual.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, the hungry fish to salmon.
Away
from them as possible. GoAnimate logic gun. Turn those hungry fish into a crispy and raw salmon fillets to make sushi and sashimi, but will be cooked later on.
Get hungry. Like the little dragon has. Oh no. Get hungry. Like the little dragon
it's a little glitchy, sorry.
Balloon right away from them as possible.
The most fluid animation maneuver in this video is the gun shooting. Shooting out at least something. But yeah, this was originally Eddie throws when catching Yellow as disguising as a monster.
Logic gun. Turn those hungry fish into a crispy and raw salmon fillets to make sushi and sashimi, but will be cooked later on.
Get hungry.
Oh man, this lag cannot even keep it up.
Little dragon has.
Not sure.
Oh no.
Those raw hungry fish are now edible like wild-caught salmon. Let's move on to the next animal to hunt to turn them into a different kind of meat.
Hope you're not too laggy, right?
So funny. Yeah.
Oh, that's too loud.
Relax on the fountain.
It's sure below, the most prettiest and scrubbiest fountain that Cozy ever had. Right, home?
That's quite funny. It's the proper place. And the proper space for my chicken below. With the water and music for the
Very loud.
Hooray. Hip hip hooray. I found the perfect chicken in cozy land to turn into meat. Now I will shoot and food till she turns into a turkey. Hope there is never a crash for an appetizer. Now my snipe gun friends, use your logic to shoot directly at the chicken and turn her into a raw turkey instead. Ready, aim, fire! Why is the bubble taking a minute from the side? Please take my chip to take care until I'm back.
Shocked by the speed of light.
Oh no, not a sniper gun, I'm caught, and he's usually friendly toward me. Appetizing for a big feast for my cozy friends. Now I'll chuck and puff my balloon to the playground area past the mountains.
My mommy just got home. Please take good care of me.
Chicken in cozy land to turn into meat. Now I'll shoot and hoot till she turns into a turkey. Hope there is never a crash for an appetizer. Now my snipe gun friends, use your logic to shoot directly at the chicken and turn her into a raw turkey instead. Ready, aim, fire! Why is the bubble taking me in from the side? Please take my chip to take here until I'm back.
Ooh, this is super loud.
Oh no, not a
Okay,
sniper gun, I'm
maybe
hot,
that's
and
a-
he's usually
Oh
friendly.
yeah, I heard some good news that riser resistance cannons moves back and forth again. But yeah, however, I heard from my parents that Magic Mountain blades do not be safe because of the wildfire situation. Yeah, it was during COVID, but now the wildfire. Man, dang, it's super. Yeah, that's super loud. That's it's super loud. Hold on. Okay, and also better fix that mistake too. Fix the mistake. The mistake of this kind of mistake. Oh wait, where's the mistake? Man, where's that mistake coming from? Oh, okay. Oh, I see. No! I don't want to. No, I don't want to give it to her. Dude, I don't want to. Okay, with previous. There you go. Mistake fixed. Fix the mistake. Man, that.
Salmon. Let's move on to the next animal to hunt to turn them into a different kind of meat.
So funny. Yeah.
Okay. Dino and. Okay, maybe I could give them a name. Okay, I would love to unveil. I may present to y'all a new Gift Dragon character. Ta-da! Da-da-da-da-da-da! The new Gift Dragon, that's not just any Gift Dragon character. Oh yeah, is that tried to make a popsicle for a zipper, the twinsicle. That is referencing the twin popsicle, but okay. I think I knew it's a good time to fix the mistakes. So, is there any mistakes besides the? Oh, Okay. A different canon of Cozy Land.
Someone's dreams just like that. Oh, isn't that lovely? I think it's wonderful. Yes, it's the only hat of its kind in the whole wide world. Well, thank goodness this hat business is over. Let's go pick oranges. Oranges? What oranges? To the fruit bar! Vroom, vroom! Out of my way! Oh, I'm coming! Wait for me! Ma, those oranges could be 10.5 times bigger than normal. It's no use. I can't do it. Now, my dears, let's all think hard. What are we to do?
Wow.
I can easily reach the oranges.
Poor
Oh,
little
Theo, I would pick the perfect orange myself. If your leadership will permit me.
We're very sorry about your
Oh,
friend.
how exciting! Now let's see.
Oh, your little chick, we're very sorry about your mother hen.
Did anyone see where
Not
I
to
went?
worry about it. Hero, we might work together to babysit you until she comes back with logic or something. Because
Sushi and sashimi, but will be cooked later on.
I'm hungry. Why?
Which animal? GoAnimate logic gun. Turn those hungry fish into a crispy and boil salmon fillets to make sushi and sashimi, but will be cooked later on.
I'm hungry. Why the little chicken house? Don't know.
And not to worry about it, pretty bird. We might work together to babysit you
Those
until
raw
she comes
hungry
back
fish
with
are
logic
now
or
edible
something.
like wild salmon. Let's move on to the next animal to hunt to turn them into a different kind of meat.
So funny again, isn't it? Love
Okay. I didn't know it. Sorry. There you go. We're back. I'm back before it ends by itself. So yeah, put a little vehicle voice onto the bird, onto the crying bird. Sorry about that. I think this is based off. Hey, hey. Wow, 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 wow. Okay, now to make the other side. Now let's see if we can make the other side. So yeah, let's make the other side. So this is going to be kind of a two-tone colors like Zack and Wheezy. Okay, this is going to be an interesting character. A super interesting character. Leo Peeps. Leo Peeps. Let's see, you can try to make a reference. Try to use the other window as a reference. Okay, the female blue and a male yellow. Let's see if we can copy. Try to make it close to. Oops. Yeah, I really need to be careful. We need to be careful.
What? Thank goodness this hat business is over. Let's go pick oranges. Oranges? What oranges? To the fruit farm! Ooh, ooh, out of my way! Oh, I'm coming! Wait for me! Ma, those oranges give me 10.5 times bigger than normal. It's no use. I can't do it. Now, my dears, let's all think hard.
Okay, this is going to be similar to making a rose. I just don't make a lot of appearances in the grounded throughout the grounded series.
Orange myself.
If your ladyship will permit me.
Mm-hmm. Oh, gosh! How exciting! Now let's see. Ah, that's the one I want. Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's going to be an interesting gift dragon character. It's going to be an interesting one for sure.
Protein, high fiber, and hello, my name's T-Bone. Here is something you should know.
Gift Dragon Bellymawed. So let's give her a. Yeah, maybe I could try to. Maybe this is originally a GoAnimate character too. Oh man. It's an individual.
When you want a gift, say this.
Dang, I wish that was.
Say your wish. What's your wish?
I wish my friends could have better table manners.
Sorry.
Hear that? My tummy's no dummy. He's telling me it's gift time.
Yeah, you need to go to a store.
Go. What you always want.
Thank you, Debo.
Open it and see. Where's the dancing table sets? I'm a table mat. Plate. Fork. Napkin. With us, the mealtime is always fun.
Oh, they're all so pretty, Debo. But I wished for manners.
This is it.
Huh?
Make a fantastic, delicious, special, and leave the rest to me.
100, 102, 103.
I'm sorry, Bunny. Now, where did I see it? I really need it for my adventure.
Sorry.
Hi, Digo. I have great news. What? What news? Annie is having a special feast. Don't you want to come?
Yum, yum, yum.
I wonder what she
Okay.
said. The feast will be at the fantastic fruit farm.
Come on.
Annie said she's making
Come
doubly
on.
delicious food.
What's taking it? What's keeping it? Having a little bit of problems, so yeah, I wish I could find a body that has the same type but it's colorable. So yeah, I guess the head is attached to the skin of the body. Pet's body with what? With belly? Blue pet's body with underbelly? Yeah, we can tell I already have it. Ooh, only we want to feature them. Maybe I could try to forget about. Ooh, a D-Watt. Oh, cool. One scale. One scallop B. Oh, cool. Yeah, only if I'm gonna feel like, but yeah, I make D-Watt in Wacko offline, but man, hope I don't forget about it. But you know what? Let's just forget about. Yeah, you know what? Let's forget about it. Man, let's forget about inconsistency. So let's just. I know it's a little cheater, but. Oh, no, not that one. This is wasted a little bit of time. So I guess FlashThemes is kind of laggy, so let's see. We can have a type of blitz. So okay, maybe I could have a variant that the zipper isn't present. So oh yeah, it looks like a popsicle. Man, GoAnimate lets us. I think let's make a vertical bond stomach. Okay, this is. Yeah, a big mouth, so this would be a big mouth. Is there any limit? The biggest it can be. Could be an alternative. So could be an alternative from a gift. So I'll just try to keep some. Man, I attempted to make a two-headed character. Maybe that's the first time I make a two-tone character. Like Zack and Wheezy. But yeah, I guess Tsukihiri's next are one tone. Along with my Roadrunner Sona and my Trizerigo Sona. But however, I'm giggling and jiggling. Okay, also, just be accept the fact that one toothpick. Wait, that doesn't mean Gizmo is AFK. Doesn't mean
Time for the gift dance! Hello, hello, my name's T-Bo. Here is something you should know. When you want a gift, say this. I'm a gift dragon and it keeps my king wagging to grant your every wish. It makes me jump in the air. Hello, hello, my name's T-Bo. Here is something you should know. When you want a gift, say this. Hey kids, when you want a gift, say this. Say your wish. What's your wish?
I wish my friends could have better table manners.
When you want a gift, say this. It is such a simple wish. Hear that? My tummy's no dummy. It's telling me it's gift time. There you
go, Zipper.
What you always want.
Thank you.
Then you give us variant, so
See?
let's see.
We're the dancing table sets. I'm the table mat. Plate. Forks. Napkin. When you eat with us, the meal time is always fun.
Okay, yeah, I made a female gift dragon character with a face, with a head attack.
But I wished for manners.
Okay, so
Make a fantastic, delicious, special feast and leave the rest to me. I'm sorry, Bunny.
okay, interesting.
Hi, Dingo. I have great news. What? What news? Annie is having a special feast. And she wants you all to come. Yum, yum, yum. I wonder what she'll serve. Oh, this should be fun. I can't wait. The feast will be at the Fantastic Fruit Farm. Annie said she's making doubly delicious food.
Yeah, too spiky. Would it be right? This mouse hair, nope. Dora, that looks like Dora. Big baby Tom's hair.
Welcome to Annie's special feast. Wow.
Maybe that'll be.
Annie, that looks amazing.
Too impactful next to the fine plate.
Interesting. This one has planets on it.
Mine has pink hearts.
And I have fire trucks on mine.
You guys like it?
We
No.
love it. Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated.
Rarely,
Would you do the
but
Oh,
I can be a script editor. So I can make those more original than they
Oh, it's too heavy.
be a script editor.
My plate tops? Sounds like
like Andrew Brenner, just like Andrew Brenner did with me. Story. Yeah, were one grounded series I got penalized with the return is Cozy Land with custom ability taken serious. Bellymawed Gift Dragon as the show is based from. Okay, yeah, and even just reunited with Eric Bonifacio, but even though it's not a good reunion, but yes, I do request, but sort of. But I want to be also be a script editor. Script kind of do requests, but I'm trying to be a script editor with when I make them. But yeah, Eric Bonifacio isn't that unlikable, but he could make better content like I do. I still make GoAnimate videos, but not in the way I used to. But should she have a hairstyle? Maybe it's sometimes covering her. It's not covering, so I don't know. I don't know about it. Maybe I could give her this. So maybe I could try to give her this one. So this is a kind of a non-impactful one. The second head. Well, it's kind of tough, but they might be switching sides, so yeah, I'll just have to deal with it. I'm just gonna have to deal with just gonna have to deal with what I'm. Should she? I could give her that. Maybe, just maybe, just maybe, maybe, maybe. Oh wow, that's a two-tone. I don't know, but yeah, turn to me. Here we go. Script editor. These more original than they are. Taken seriously. Don't want to make what I used to based from. The show is based from. Okay, perhaps should I give her, or maybe I should give her this hairstyle. It's just hard to think about, to be honest. Well, it's guess I really don't want to make old content again, but I'm more than happy to, still very happy to make a ton of changes with my grounded videos and ungrounded videos. Still make changes before I could reboot with my brain, at least. I may not like Eric Bonifacio, but yeah, I guess he might. I have a feeling he might request something repetitive if I reopen them. But I could just put as depot with researching the character would be okay. So let's give her a different colored lips, snout lips. So maybe she will look better. Purple. Nope. What lips did I give him? Nope. So I'll just give yellow, orange, red lips. Maybe I'll give her pink. Light purple. I think that's good. So that's a female head. Okay, maybe I'll reveal their names when I give a dialogue of Big Baby Tom. What's that? We should for this big sure to flow back to us. It's sure to flow back to it. No, Thomas, we should. Man. Yeah, it's fun battle may suck, but maybe I could try to. Maybe there's no grouping. So I really loved experimenting new stuff.
First, each food it offers many of the nutritional benefits typical of foods in the bean family.
Okay, maybe I could put a mod in. Mod them. So let's see.
That's fascinating.
Let's try to build this character.
And delicious.
Let's try to build them.
It's high in vitamin C and solid fiber.
Oh, yeah. Oh, wonderful. Why did I again? And so I don't really want to come back to when I used to the ways I used to make videos, used to make them. I really don't want to come back, but yeah, if there's rarely requests of new Debo Grounded videos, at least, they're more redeeming. They're having more redeeming qualities than boring, stupid, repetitive requests. But I'm still very tired of repetitiveness. And want to more than wanted to make a really cool okay. Let's see. Do I have everything to so that's a new Gift Dragon character. But I should make a palette shade. So let's switch to Beyond Studio. There you go. Ta-da! FlashThemes Post. So let's see the reference. Let's see about how I did Debo Zipper pouch. Oh no, wait. Computer is a bit finicky. A little finicky sometimes. Oh, I thought daily basis user. Okay, so phew, I thought I was gonna get backlash in Discord. Holy shit. So you can so make it so I'm going to so let's see Debo's zipper set. We got the chain lock, the chain. Man, I have a feeling I'm taking too long. Maybe it's a little waste of time, but Yes, what did I color it? Red? So, two-headed gift dragon. So, let's see. Dino. No. What other female name that starts with the letter D? Dino and Daniela. Dino and D name. What would be the letter D name? Diana. Dorothy. Let's go with Diana. Diana. Nope. Denova. Dino. Denova. Dino and Denova. Denova. Okay, you know what? Let's go with Dino and Denova for those Gift Dragon names. Okay. Maybe let's try to reveal those names. Hope I don't forget. Okay, with a vertical mouth, unlike the ones with. Okay, yeah, this is the vertical mouth, but yeah, even though it won't be attached, but hope it's compatibility, but yeah, I guess I'll try to give them, or maybe I'll give them a line for this case. Just in case. Just in case that, or, or maybe just keep the zipper. Okay. Okay, maybe let's give them some action. Jump to Makeway Station. Okay, the playground. Oh, yes. Where's the playground scene? Let's try to make the playground scene. Or let's try to get the playground scene. Isn't that Big Baby Tom's? This one's Big Baby Tom's Gift Dragon resident. Okay, do we have a donkey? That's from. Let's try to not make too much of a plot hole. Plot hole. Let's make plot. Ooh, maybe it's not bad. Okay, I think I'll have to reload it. I think I'll put it in the. I'll see about this with the character storage. Okay, I'm gonna be putting this in the storage area. The storage area. Maybe pretend there's a forest beneath it. Okay, maybe could there be a helicopter? That's safe. Okay, maybe let's make this more appealing for multi-furry lovers. Be very innovative. Okay, we got Big Baby Toms. My version of Big Baby Tom. So let's see. Oh wait. Whoa 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 whoa. Am I supposed to do what I'm in the screen for? Whoa 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 whoa. Okay, I think I could try. Man, yeah, this yellow side's supposed to be a right head. This is supposed to be the right side. Maybe they could end up swapping each other's places. So, okay, this is style A. That's style A. Okay, I think I'll just, before I can make a reveal. Okay, popsicle. Even though it's not aligned properly. So hopefully twin pop. Twin pop. Hope this is in, okay, so yellow and brown. So yeah, this is a new Gift Dragon zipper. A custom made Gift Dragon zipper. Yeah, this represents that they're twins. I think we try to make them look like twins. That's the keychain, the Gift Dragon's keychain. Never seen a two-headed Gift Dragon before, so maybe we could try and make Zack and Wheezy themselves as a regular two-headed Gift Dragon character. Probably in the future. So that's my last one I need. So I'm gonna try to make a balance between. So I told Bonifacio that yeah, maybe we kind of reunited each other. So we don't have a really rocky relationship, but I have made a far superior relationship with Groovy Beetle. So this is what the discussion looks like. So guest requests, it's just kinda free requests, kinda rarely. Okay, are they perfectly aligned, or maybe this could be the center? Try to make it so it doesn't have to be a big image. Doesn't have to be a really big image, but that's a really cool character in my way. It's my own way. hmm Almost perfect. There's a little gap, but let's try to ignore it. Twin pop. This Dino and so maybe that'll be my only multi-headed character with two individual head names. The Nova, Dino and the Nova. Dino and the Nova. So let's see. This is a keychain. So let's do this. Finally reveal. Uh-oh. I gotta get it out of here. Okay, maybe I'll just name. Finally gave the Gift Dragon Gift Dragon OC a proper name. Okay, and unlike, know what to do with them. Original. Love taking originality over. Dino. De Nova. De Novas. When pop it per. Oh, Danova. Dino. Okay, they almost sound like Dino, at least. Danova. Debo. Yeah, that's almost just like Debo. That's start with the letter D. Let's add it as a prompt. So this one's a add a model. It's don't know which direction should it be. So maybe it could be fluid. Zinc-sided, yeah. It doesn't. Doesn't open too wide. Ooh. Yeah. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Ta-da! Da-da-da! Da-da! The new character revealed. New character reveal. A brand new character that's made from scratch. Okay. Guess I'll just make Richard go in a different way. In a different way. Ooh. Maybe even though it may not be attached, but maybe I could try to make a different variant. Maybe you could give his head separately. Okay, I think I'll use his head separately. And then I will make, okay, this what I could do is, okay, maybe this could be, this requires more than one asset. This requires more than one asset. So I hope that requires more than one asset. Looking down. Okay, introducing characters. It can either give gifts or return use them now. I'm feeling like Kirby, so that's a new character. Okay, this is to tie in with may not be the real character from Devo, but it's a different kind of gift dragon species. A different kind of gift dragon character. Paletta. Well, this may not be cannot attach stuff. It cannot attach things in. So currency. Dino and Denova. Denova regular. Okay, making a new character. So Maybe I'll make Andy's parents eventually, but I don't know. So maybe it'll take an extra week to finish it because of these new character debuts. Okay, their tummy is no dummy, at least. Man, maybe I'll just make them look different like Zack and Wheezy. Maybe I'll just have to draw them twice. Okay, maybe I could draw them after I'm done with Crow and Yellow, which I'm about to draw next. Maybe if I can replace something with, yeah, maybe I can draw them for February. Hopefully. Okay. I would like to present to you all the new Gift Dragon character I created. Dino and Denova. The yellow one's Dino and blue one's Denova. I tried to give the balance of blue and orange, blue and yellow with the body, but yeah, they're the equivalent, Gift Dragon equivalent of Zack and Wheezy from Dragon Tales. But maybe I could try to make them. But yeah, not only they also have their present giving power, but they can also transform their mouth into their tummy no dummy into a belly mouth. So they also have the mind of its own. Could be smart, but it could also inhale like Kirby, which I'm about to do the animation in the grounded video, which if they catch Annie in for a temporary prison. So stay tuned. Thank you all. To do. Okay, I'll venture. So, what y'all? I would like to present to y'all the new Gift Dragon character I created. Alright. Online. So, I hope it doesn't lag when I try to. Okay. Hope I can make some Comedy World characters. Okay, I'm just gonna make one individual head out of Dino, so I named Dino after. So maybe I'll just do the mouth. Okay. Technically my last day, but I want to get as finished as possible. Otherwise, maybe I could extend my drawing time. Okay, let's see if we can relocate the mouth to maybe I made it like this. I'll try to position it, but it's not going to be that easy to do, but I can try. Man, I really want to put it on the center. Should remove everything. Tummy's no dummy. So I guess it'd be the vertical belly mouth, but I was supposed to put it on original, but plans are falling apart. But yeah, maybe in some time, think someday, thinking of someday to do so. Okay, position the mouth perfectly. So yeah, I think I wish it's in the center instead. Part of me wishes this was in the center instead. Rumble, so yeah. No! No, 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 no. What are you doing? Stop! Stop! Stop, 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 stop. Stop it. What's up with it? Hey, what is... No! No, dude, stop it. Stop it, stop it, stop it. Okay, stop it. Stop it. Okay, that is enough. That is enough movement. Why did you keep forcing me to have to copy it over again? That is one of the things I don't like about GoAnimate besides the effortless videos or cringeworthy disgusting stuff going on. That's what I don't like about it. No edit button. No edit button present. No edit button. Stop. 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 There you go. It's centered. Yeah, it can be in position. I knew it can be in position. So there you go. Look at that. Maybe look at it's an alternative. Maybe guess it's the only gift dragon characters. The only gift dragon characters to feature different uses of its tummy. So even though the Bellymawed concept is already existing, with Picarana and Boys and Dribbly, this will be the... Guess it'll be just like Picarana's, but it can switch modes. So happy to reveal. So I guess I'll... Oh no 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 no. No, 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 I didn't mean to. No, 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 wait a minute. I'm only meant to get rid of the heads. No, 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 no. That's not right. No, that isn't right. No, okay. I didn't mean to get rid of the necks or head. Only meant to. Okay, I think that's better now. I can just get rid of them. Wait, what? Okay, let's do another save. Oh, no, no, no. What is wrong with me? Okay, thankfully it did not save, so I didn't mean to get rid of it. Didn't mean to get rid of those abruptly. So let's try again. Okay, sometimes, man. Still sucks. Eric Motivational still sucks a little bit, but yes, at least I've made a different approach, made a reboot around the videos, but not in a way they used to perform. So yeah, I think they will eventually look better. They will eventually look better in the original style. So yeah. Okay, this is what I meant to do. Get rid of this, and get rid of it. There. Oh man. Man, guess these necks are just covering the mouth. Yeah, this is... just unfortunate. Unfortunate to see, but in case it's better than no attachment at least. Better than not being attached. So I guess some things might have to be forced. So I guess it's an alternative zipper, alternative pouch, alternative use. of the Gift Dragon pouch when it's hungry or wants to use power. Okay, that's what I've been having in my brain for months already. With by the time I want to make another grounded video, there you go, dude. Looks good. Looks all good now. This looks perfect, but it looks kind of perfect, almost perfect. Okay. Phew. Phew. That's what I need. I guess if I give them limbs, this will be even tougher to animate. I guess I could. Hmm. Okay. Well, I think this is kind of done. Okay, what show I was doing? Okay, maybe I could try to. Okay, and one more thing I could make for now for this scene. Okay, I think I'm going to make a donkey. Try to make a donkey. We can go ahead. Let's try to make a donkey that's found in the Happy Birthday Bunny. Okay, maybe we could make an experimental character. So I think I'll eventually make Annie's parents when we go to an ending scene. That's the conclusion. See what they will look like. Geez, I can't believe I spend a lot of time. But it's worth it. Trust me, it's worth it. It is worth it. It's really useful. Trying to be really useful. Okay, I think the donkey does not have. Okay, let's make the donkey. Okay, no arms whatsoever for a hero character. No tail. And yeah, Eric Bonifacio will be surprised to see how different I made. How different my GoAnimators videos are compared to back then. Guess the donkey is not that, so it might turn into a brisket. Okay, maybe I'll try to make it similar to Crow. Let's see if there's an oval head. There's any oval head. Okay, maybe I could use this. Try to make this partly. Head looks too big. Man, why does most people, including Bonifacio, is makes content look very, very repetitive? Man, or they want to boost themselves? That's very sad. Very Bonifacio just used to think of him as a pedo, but okay, I still have some three strike formula. The strike formula, it's still doing it better. Three strikes formula, Eric Bonifacio, man. Okay, yeah, I think I like chicken nuggets, but I really don't like French fry when he's claimed to be a son of Bonifacio. Darn, it's just a fictional character. Maybe I could make French fry look better and more accurate than the one he made. Make bigger eyes, smaller mouth, smaller snout, bigger horns or something. Okay, or there, yeah. I know there's other standards limitations, but come on. You could try to make him look okay. Yeah, I don't like everyone Bachelor, but all right. Let's make. Oh, okay, the donkey from Bunny's birthday episode. Using the references. Okay, it has kind of a small hairstyle. Let's try to find it. But let's try to find it. Where is it? Hope I don't spend hours. Spend so much time. But this is what's the difference between theirs and mine. Want to make it different. So, okay. Let's see, shop. So to look for a hairstyle like the donkey has. Yeah, only ever appeared on playground feed. Yeah, that's yes. Maybe there's more kinds of animals around Cozy Land. Man, if Debo ever hair, we got hair, Lou Peeps hair, FlashThemes. Man, he's just making videos that are like none other. They're like no other. Lou Peeps hair, that's Tommy World hair on Lil Peeps. Yeah, there's not that much hair. So maybe I could use this, just a small, just a small one. Introduce a new character. Okay, a new character. With a new fan-made character that aren't parents. Let's see. This is a hair color. We'll give ears. So give them ears soon. It'll take time. Mouth. I guess it might be the curved mouth. Okay, there's a nostril similar to Debo. I know it works. It takes a long time to do those, but it's worth it. It's worth it. So yeah, that's a similar. I'm going to make a way it looks similar to Crow. Okay, there you go. Make them horse. Oh no, and I'll just put it right here for now. His nose, yeah. No, not really. Classes and dang, right, wizard. Dang. Okay, let's try to color. Let's try to make the nostrils from scratch. Build it from scratch. Okay, that will be the donkey disappearing. Okay. Still silencing anyone that gets in my way. Want to go my own way. Okay, this may not look perfect. I'll still make a solid effort. Okay. Could be a little. I'm still being very adventurous. Dang, I still wish that. Dang, I should. Yeah, maybe I still wish that we could cover the whole thing. Cover the whole thing. Well, cover as much as possible. As much as possible. Cover it as much as possible. Cover it as much as possible. Come on. Come on. Come on. There. There you go, dude. Man. It could be much worse. Well, my friends, it could have been much worse. Okay, let's put this right here. So let's fill the hole. And such a nightmare to deal with. You don't want this nightmare to happen again. Don't want this shitty nightmare to happen again. Confusion on delay. Okay, still waking up 100%. Woken up 100%. Still woken up 100%. 100%. Okay, there, yeah. Finally, an OS related comment that isn't a request. Okay, there you go. Just try to keep those Mickey Snivy's suggestions, requests alive. So, yeah, I'm kind of doing it. Kind of doing this, but not the way I used to. Not the way I used to. Popular series. Hate Investor. Guess these weren't very good. Not very good. I'm making not very good rides to some of the best quality. So we'll focus more on quality than quantity. Guess Neon in what I've recently seen seen in the VRR chat focuses more on quantity. More on the quantity. Quality. Still focusing on great quality through. Uh, Kylie. 4, 2. Well, dang, it takes so much damn time. So much time to cover the whole thing. And did not just stand there. At least they did not just stand there or sit there and do nothing. Okay, it's one hard character to do. Not the most easiest thing to do. This is, I guess, is one of the hardest creation. One of the hardest creations. One of the hardest creations I deal with. One of the most hardest things I can ever do. Hardest. Hard. Man. I think I'm better right. I'm going to tell you.
Then you must find it, Percy. Flynn needs it now. Thomas, he must have dropped it off to the wrong shed. Then you must find it, Percy. Flynn needs it now. Thomas, I've been trying to tell you something very important.
But Thomas wasn't listening. He had chuffed to Victor.
Don't worry, pick up Flynn's hose, but it's not there.
Percy was puzzled.
It's not there? It must be. A friend delivered it for me. He must have dropped it off to the wrong shed. Then you must find it, Percy. Flynn needs it now. Thomas, I've been trying to tell you something very important.
But Thomas wasn't listening. He had chuffed to Victor.
Don't worry, Victor. He must have dropped it off to the wrong shed. Then you must find it, Percy. Flynn needs it now. Thomas, I've been trying to tell you something very important.
But Thomas wasn't listening. He had chuffed.
Flynn needs it now. Thomas, I've been trying to tell you something very important.
But Thomas wasn't listening. He had chuffed to Victor.
Don't worry, Victor. Percy will chuff away fast. Find Flynn's hose.
Kevin spoke.
And would say,
Boiler.
Crane?
Imagine if you dare find love, play, taste.
But I will come.
Kevin.
Sorry, boss. Victor, do you remember fixing a yellow engine that fell into the sea? He spoke a different language.
Eyes.
Cinders and ashes. It was you, Victor. You were the engine that fell into the sea.
You are right, Thomas. It was me.
Okay, there you go. The whole head is covered. Hope I don't get to
I
do
have
it twice.
never spoken about this, Thomas. It was a long time ago. Far away in my
Use it as the horse maid.
I
Use
was
this
told
back
they needed
fight
me
as the horse maid.
working on Sodor. They said I could be really useful. The ship was big. We sailed many seas over many days.
There you go.
Before we reached Sodor, we made a stop, and a small green engine joined me on the deck. Hola! ¿A dónde vas? ¿Vas a Sodor? We didn't speak the same language, but I could see that
He's ignoring Percy.
Crane? And would say,
Percy was puzzled.
it's not there. It must be. A friend delivered it for me. He must have dropped it off on shed. Then you must find. See, Flynn needs it now. Thomas, I've been trying to tell you something very important.
But Thomas wasn't listening. He had chuffed to Victor.
Don't worry, Victor. Percy will jump away fast to find
Thomas wasn't.
shed. Then you must find it, Percy. Flynn needs it now. Thomas, I've been trying to tell you something very important.
But Thomas wasn't listening.
Shed. Then you must find it, Percy. Flynn. No. There's something very important.
But Thomas wasn't listening. He had chuffed to Victor.
Don't worry, Victor. Percy will chop away fast. Thomas, I've been trying to tell you something very important.
But Thomas wasn't listening. He had chuffed to Victor.
Don't worry, Victor. Percy will chop chuck away fast to find Flynn's hose.
Kevin spoke quietly to Percy.
I've been thinking about what you said about being a hero. I like this. Thomas, I've been trying to tell you something very important.
But Thomas wasn't listening.
Dead. Then you must find it, Percy. Flynn needs it now. Thomas, I've been trying to tell you something very important.
But Thomas wasn't listening. He had chuffed to Victor.
Don't worry, Victor. Percy will chuck away fast to find Flynn's hose.
Kevin spoke quietly to Percy.
I've been thinking about what you said about being a hero. I'd like to. I just don't know where the diesel works here.
Thomas wasn't listening. He had chuffed to Victor.
Don't worry, Victor. Percy will chuck away fast. Friend delivered it for me. He must have dropped it off to the wrong shed. Then you must find it, Percy. Flynn needs it now. Thomas, I've been trying to tell you something very important.
But Thomas.
Then you must find it, Percy. Flynn needs it now. Thomas, I've been trying to tell you something very important.
But Thomas wasn't listening.
Flynn needs it now. Thomas, I've been trying to tell you something very important to the wrong shed. Then you must find it, Percy. Flynn needs it now.
He's ignoring Percy.
Thomas, I've been trying to tell you something very important.
But Thomas wasn't listening.
An invasive pest called the Oriental fruit fly has been found in Orange County backyards. Avoid moving homegrown fruits and vegetables.
Okay, there you go.
Destructive pest. Learn more.
Ooh, it takes a very long time to make.
Wow, advertising's dynamic duo. We are pivoting our focus to Gen Z.
In certain lighting, I have been mistaken for Gen Z. You can kind of Boppenberg.
Kind of just point. This. Coming in at number 13 is Day of the Diesels. Another pretty bad Thomas film. It had a good concept, executed poorly. I like the idea of Percy being the main focus of the movie, but he was just so stupid in this movie. He thinks Thomas can't have friends other than him. Another problem with the movie is its morals. Thomas, once again, is a racist bigot and somehow acts worse than Percy. He even ignores Percy for no reason at all.
Ignores
the main focus
Percy.
of the movie,
Likes
but he
ignoring
was just
Percy.
so stupid in this movie.
Percy.
He thinks Thomas can't have friends other than him. Another problem with the movie is its morals. Thomas, once again, is a racist bigot and somehow acts worse than Percy. He even ignores Percy for no reason at all, even when he's doing nothing. He even goes as far as to give Bella a negative impression on all the Diesels, even when he has Diesel friends himself, which is stupid, but yet considered thoughtless because we see friendly Diesels in the same film, and is very hypocritical of Thomas because, again, he has friends that are Diesels. The film also had potential to have a darker tone, and that was the initial script, but due to test audience reactions being that it was too frightening for a kid's movie, the final version ended up being significantly softened. Evident is certain scenes and lacked the intended darkness. Diesel 10 was meant to have a far more intimidating voice, but was changed to a more high-pitched, less intimidating voice in the final film, and having him being told off by Sir Topham Hatt like a punished child was very silly and makes him even less intimidating. This film itself feels more comfortable, but due to test audience reactions being that it was too frightening for a kid's movie, the final version ended up being significantly softened. Evident is certain scenes and lacked the intended darkness. Diesel 10 was meant to have a far more intimidating voice, but was changed to a more high-pitched, less intimidating voice in the final film, and having him being told off by Sir Top and Hat like a punished child was very silly and makes him even less intimidating. This film itself feels more like a cut sequel to The Magic Railroad. The new characters add nothing to the story and are only there to sell toys. The one scene I liked about the film was the scene where all the steam engines get back to the steamworks, and that they play the main theme alongside. It was also very cool, and the song that goes with the film is very good too. Coming in at number 12 is Big World, Big Adventures. I know a lot of people have this movie at last place in terms of being unrealistic and cartoony, and yes, I initially had it in last place, but looking back at it, it's not as bad or boring as the previous two films I talked about before. Sure, it was the bottom of the barrel for Thomas, but yeah. Coming in at number 13 is Day of the Diesels, another pretty bad Thomas film. It had a good concept, executed poorly. I like the idea of Percy being the main focus of the movie, but he was just so stupid in this movie. He thinks Thomas can't have friends other than him. Another problem with the movie is its morals. Thomas, once again, is a racist bigot and somehow acts worse than Percy. He even ignores Percy for no reason at all, even when he's doing nothing. He even goes as far as to give Bella a negative impression on all the Diesels, even when he has Diesel friends himself, which is stupid, but yet considered thoughtless because we see friendly Diesels in the same film, and is very hypocritical of Thomas because, again, he has friends that are Diesels. The film also had potential to have a darker tone, and that was the initial script, but due to test audience reactions being that it was too frightening for a kid's movie, the final version ended up being significantly softened. Evident is certain scenes and lacked the intended darkness. Diesel 10 was meant to have a far more intimidating voice, but was changed to a more high-pitched, less intimidating voice in the final film, and having him being told off by Sir Top and Hat like a punished child was very silly and makes him even less intimidating. This film itself feels more like a cut sequel to The Magic Railroad. The new characters add nothing to the story and are only there to sell toys. The one scene I liked about the film was the scene where all the steam engines get back to the steamworks, and that they play the main theme alongside. It was also very cool, and the song that goes with the film is very good too. Coming in at number 12 is Big World, Big Adventures. I know a lot of people have this movie at last place in terms of being unrealistic and cartoony, and yes, I initially had it in last place, but looking back at it, it's not as bad or boring as the previous two films I talked about before. Sure, it was the bottom of the barrel for Thomas, but yeah. Now, I'm gonna keep this short because I feel like I talked about this movie way more in this channel than Mystery Island and Day of the Diesels. In your life, then other times you'll get the worst pieces of Thomas content you've ever watched in your life. To the 6 you'll either get some of the best pieces of Thomas content you've ever watched in your life. Then other times you'll get the worst pieces of Thomas content you've ever watched in your life. Quick disclaimer, I will not count those Big World Adventures 20-minute specials I watched, because, well, they're not films. But without further ado, let's move on to the ranking. Coming in at last place, I have Misty Island Rescue. Considering I bashed on the Sharon Miller era after rewatching the entire series for the video on the Thomas seasons, Misty Island is going in dead last for me after my latest rewatch. And to be honest, it's quite a shame on how bad the movie is, because the concept of the movie was very good, but the overall execution was very poor. I'm not gonna explain why, because it's how bad it is. Coming in up, team is the idea of person being the focus of the movie. It's so stupid and can't have friends other than Thomas. Once Morris Percy far as to give Bella a negative impression on all the Diesels, even when he has Diesel friends himself, which is stupid, but yet considered thoughtless because we see friendly diesels in the same film, and is very hypocritical of Thomas because, again, he has friends that are diesels. The film also had potential to have a darker tone, and that was the initial script, but due to test audience reactions being that it was too threatening for a kids' movie, the final version ended up being significantly softened. Evident is certain scenes and lacked the intended darkness. Diesel for Thomas, but yeah, 10 times worse door, which made the film drag even more. Coming in at number 11 is Calling All Legends. This movie was straight up painful to get through. I nearly died watching it just because of how much pain it was to get through this movie. This movie also doesn't feel like a movie, more like an hour-long episode, especially with these shit-ass learning segments for babies that they could have easily cut out. And then you'll get a really good movie. I also thought that even the dialogue scenes kind of dragged out too. I feel like you could have made them more entertaining by improving the narration in both dubs, and then they would drag out the actual product. But it does have some good moments like the fast-paced Steamies versus Diesels action scenes. And I love the way they portrayed the Steamies versus Diesels conflicts that in Day of the Diesels are pricks to the engines, but the Steamies are just as bad, if not worse, than the Diesels. And there's some good Diesels like Mavis and Rook.
Calling all engines.
Would you believe it? Whoever visits on the mainland, they're opening the doors for people across the globe. I like to call it Steamies versus Diesels. This was technically a phrase that began with their Series 8 DVD released in 2004 with the same name in the US. But yeah, it's the beginning of the premise of the Diesels always trying to one-up the steam engines and vice versa. Something that does go as far back as Series 2 with the very first Diesels that were introduced, and is admittedly something that the show, Post-Magic Railroad, has been struggling to be consistent with. See Salty's Secret, where Bill and Ben don't want help from Salty because it's a Diesel.
Phew.
Their friend Mavis is right there.
I'm a new Diesel and I'm here to give you some help. Bill and Ben didn't think they needed any help, especially from a Diesel.
Or Trusty Rusty, when Duncan regresses as a character and ignores Rusty's advice because he's a Diesel, but he's supposed to be friends with him by now.
I wish all Diesels were like you. Let's be friends. Suits me, replied Rusty. We'll mend that bad bit of rail first thing tomorrow. Don't use the old wooden bridge, said Rusty. It's dangerous. How would you know? Wheesh, Duncan. You're only a Diesel.
Or the entirety of Series 8, where Diesels are mostly made out to be all nasty and devious while kind of disregarding the nice ones. Calling All Engines actually addresses those problems and looks to fix them. Rather than the Diesels sabotaging the steam engines, Thomas is the first one to sabotage the Diesels' work, both when he knocks Arian Bird's flatbed off the track and when he gives the wrong train of trucks to Diesel for his job. The worst thing that they did was biff Percy's trucks and threw insults at them, which, while nasty, is pretty tame compared to what which ties into the end of the day when hardly any of the work has been accomplished and Tickliff Sheds is knocked down, unable to be rebuilt. Proof that sometimes your heroes can stoop just as low, if not lower, than those who are made out to be your villains. Even though the Diesels do stoop to that same low when Diesel shuts a flatbed of paint all over Thomas, and then he and the rest of the Diesels join in on the shunting fights between them and the steam engines, you could argue that Thomas had it coming with what he did to them. They are both as bad as each other.
Don't misunderstand me though, because as interesting as this stuff is in concept, the process of actually watching the story unfold is...
Okay, there you go. Look at that. Okay, let's see. Let's add an oval like a stick figure.
And the accidents, even the ones caused by the shunting fight,
Let's
do feel
add.
a bit tame and sometimes rather goofy. Like, wow, James gets shunted under a coal hopper. Oh no, Henry gets shunted under a leaking pipe. Diesel gets shunted into a shed and then off the tracks. Okay, that one was pretty good. Or Toby getting shunted onto the tipper's loading ramp.
Right, Percy, I'm not a drunk, but no one earlier. Very disappointed in you, Percy, he said. You know it's against the rules to go on the tennis floor.
To realise their whole back and forth fighting with each other isn't working is when the controller announces that because of the
Confusion and delay.
cheers, mate.
Confusion and
that means the engines will not have as much work to do, if any at all. Guys, you do know that passengers and goods from the mainland are still a thing, right? Yeah, the unfinished airports won't get you as many as you were hoping, but you'll still be busy until it is finished. This causes the steam engines to dream about what they think will happen to them if they don't have any work to do. But because this is a baby show and we can't dare mention scrap as it might imply death, even though they're totally referencing that in the last series, their dreams are a bit, well, I say a bit, I mean incredibly silly. James dreams he's a coconut shy, Gordon dreams he's a climbing frame, Edward dreams he's a scarecrow, and Percy dreams he's a roller coaster. Stop. Now look, the series has done crazier and more childish shit that doesn't make sense for the sake of being so wacky and silly for the kids before. Hell, the last feature-length production before Calling All Engines was all kinds of nonsensical mindfuckery. But this, the spectacle of a heavy steam engine rushing up and down a roller coaster.
Okay, there you
those
go.
big beady eyes stuck on Percy's
There you
face.
go. Look
That's
at that.
the JPEG of Percy being dragged up and down as goofy as possible. This was the celebration of 60 years of the Railway series. This was the
There you go. Look
justification
at the Firo character. That's good to be separate.
and this was in no way how I and I am sure many other people ever wanted to see this franchise. Even for a dream sequence, the other engine's dreams feel tame in comparison. This just feels wrong. So thanks to Thomas talking between the steam engines and the diesels, they all have a
Okay.
meeting where they finally decide to start working together.
Cozy
There's an accident
Land
with a water tower that breaks the runway, which gets resolved
Playground.
in less than an episode to length.
Donkey.
And the airport is finally open as the planes come into land. With steam engines and the diesels realizing the best way to get work done on time is to work together. I'm not
All
kidding,
right.
this story feels like
There you go.
and considering how slow and
Starter's
dragged out the
been
rest of it was, it's
assembled.
kind of a wet
Starter's been assembled. Okay, characters. Okay. Woo. Phew. Okay, there you go. I think I'm going to use these. The donkey body. Original character. Character. The more interesting character. The best character. Okay, yeah, baby.
Flash. Oh, and Tidmouth Sheds is rebuilt so Emily can stay with them. I'll talk about the characters in just a moment, but before I do, I want to talk about some things that I genuinely appreciated upon this rewatch, because, believe it or not, there are some good things here. As previously mentioned with Tidmouth Sheds being left in ruins, I like that it's Thomas who's responsible for an inconvenience towards both himself and his friends. Again, it shows our heroes can unintentionally cause more problems than fix them. It also leads into an admittedly very creative and funny sequence where the engines have to find other places to sleep, with some nice character pairings. Gordon sleeps under a tent, and to me, this is how you do goofy moments in Thomas. A big, magnificent express engine awkwardly sheltered under a tent is a grounded but still humorous visual. I also like how they kind of give this a little arc. At first he feels undignified sleeping under it, then the tent is blown away in the storm, and at the end of the special, when the sheds are fixed, Gordon is the only one who's cross because he actually liked where he was sleeping.
I was just starting to like my tent. Huff Gordon.
So someone dragged that huge tent back from wherever it was, and he actually started to appreciate it. I don't know why I find that funny, but it just makes me chuckle. Speaking of the storm, it's the best part of the special. The sequence of a physical model set being demolished by wind and rain is so cool to see. The sound design of everything collapsing in the hallowing wind combined with the intensity of the score by Hartshorn is brilliant, and comes to a magnificent close with the collapsing of the Sodor suspension bridge.
So the suspension bridge twisted and shook in the gale. Then there was trouble.
Absolutely fantastic. Major well done to the film crew for this. And later on, when Thomas mends that part of the bridge by lowering the suspension onto it, also fantastic. You feel the weight of this heavy slab of iron that has to be very carefully placed down, and Thomas's struggle to keep it steady feels genuine. You could say it leaves you suspenseful. And finally, while it's not a main plot point and feels kind of backseated by everything else, I really like what they do with Tidmouth Sheds. They establish in the opening montage the importance of Tidmouth Sheds, with how it's where the engines go to rest their wheels and to talk about the day's events with each other. It's something that brings them together. So when the rebuild is postponed, it divides them as they go to find separate places to sleep. So never do they really ever confide in each other, and so they are more irritable with the Diesels, leading to the big fight. Only when Thomas brings them all together for the first time in days with the meeting at the coaling plant do they finally see sense and start to cooperate with the Diesels. So when the airport is finally complete because of working together, their reward is their newly built Tidmouth Sheds. They are back as a unity again.
Whoa, I did notice this transparent.
This is also more of a, personal thing, but I love how they wrote Tidmouth Sheds being rebuilt into the plot itself, rather than just, changing it on a whim. It reminds me of Sir Topham Hatt's Holiday back in Series 5, when Annie and Clarabelle's old, worn-out props being changed into their fresh new ones was written into the episode's plot. Thomas and Friends massively appeals to children and adults with autism, and while I don't want to give into the stereotype that people with autism can't deal with change very well, it is something that we struggle with. Change is inevitable, so it's important to make your audience as comfortable with the change as possible when it happens. especially when it's kids. They could have just replaced the sheds out of nowhere and just expected people to accept it. But they didn't. They looked out for their audiences and wrote in a change that felt completely natural to deal with. I don't know if that detail was from Paul Larson or the script executive Sam Barlow, but I heavily respect that decision. The plot of this special may have been boring, weird, and wasted potential in many areas, but it's nice to know that there was some creativity and intelligent moments sprinkled here and there.
If you aren't using personalization, your customers may take it personally. Contentful is the fast, easy, scalable way for marketing teams to create meaningful experiences customers expect.
Luke's videos are full of all sorts of background music. Can you help Luke choose a song for his review? He has Star Wars Cantina Band music, a lo-fi remix of the same song, and Smudger laughing on a loop. What sound should Luke choose? Should he pick the Cantina Bar music? No. Luke can't use official Star Wars music or else he'll get a copyright strike. Let's try again. What about Smudger laughing on a loop? Should he pick that? No, that's not an actual song and will get on audiences' nerves. Let's try one more time. How about the lo-fi remix of Cantina Bar? Yes, that makes for perfect background music, as long as we credit the remix artist. Thank you closed on Sunday, and well done you.
Learning segment.
Let's try again. What about Smudger laughing on a loop? Should he pick that? No, that's not an actual song and will get on audiences' nerves. Let's try one more time. How about the lo-fi remix of Cantina Bar?
Learning segment.
Yes, that makes for perfect background music, as long as we credit the remix artist. Thank you closed on Sunday, and well done you.
Parody.
You may have noticed that I neglected to mention two specific characters in that plot summary.
That's not an actual song and will get on audiences' nerves. Should he pick that? No, that's not an actual song and will get on audiences' nerves. Let's try one more time.
Or maybe I could try to
How
separate
about
the
the
bar.
lo-fi remix of Cantina Bar?
Or maybe I'll do.
Yes, that makes for perfect background music, as long as we credit the remix artist. Thank you closed on Sunday, and well done you.
You may have noticed that I neglected to mention two specific characters in that plot summary. Those characters being the Magic Railroad stars Lady and Diesel 10. I guess Splatter and Dodge must have been made redundant and so went to a pub to hang out with Boko, Duke and the Series 5 rejects. Oh no, wait, there's Derek. Hey bud, did you get your engine sorted? If not, then the poor bastard is probably...
Should he pick the Cantina Bar music? No. Luke can't use official Star Wars music or else he'll get a copyright strike. Let's try again. What about Smudger laughing on a loop? Should he pick that? No, that's not an actual song and will get on audiences' nerves. Let's try one more time. How about the lo-fi remix of Cantina Bar? Yes, that makes the perfect background music, as long as we credit the remix artist. Thank you closed on Sunday, and well done you.
You may have noticed that I neglected to mention two specific characters in that plot summary. Those characters being the Magic Railroad stars Lady and Diesel 10. I guess Splatter and Dodge must have been made redundant and so went to a pub to hang out with Boko, Duke and the Series 5 rejects. Oh no, wait, there's Derek. Hey bud, did you get your engine sorted? If not, then the poor bastard is probably going to have an asthma attack when he gets to the top of that
That's
hill.
great.
Sorry, where was I? Oh yeah, the Magic Railroad characters. With the research I've done, I basically just read the wiki. The decision to include these two was apparently because they were successful in merchandise sales, which, to their credit, was a smart move, as they were probably the most memorable parts of the film, Diesel 10 more so than Lady. And it was also good of them to separate this special from Magic Railroad's continuity, given its rather poor reception. But I'll be honest, Diesel 10 feels like a pointless addition to Calling All Engines. He just lifts things into trucks with his claw while Thomas just tries to keep away from him. Until the finale, when Thomas needs to ask him for help with clearing the tracks so they can fix the runway. I do like that they build up the menace of Diesel 10 before Thomas has to be brave and talk to him when he really needs help. And I also like this special's take on Diesel 10, where instead of being his comically bombastic villain persona in Magic Railroad, he fits more into this era of the show by being grumpy and scary, but not villainous. However, you could remove him from the story and he adds almost nothing. He does kind of fit the story with how both steam engines and diesels are impressed with Thomas having the balls to work with Diesel 10, but not by much. Just replace him at the end with the breakdown crane, and while you do miss out on him being, included in the special, to me, nothing really changes. Though at the very least, his presence in the film doesn't leave me as conflicted as I do towards the movie.
Okay, let's add this to the story.
About what might happen to them if they don't have any work to do. Thomas's dream shows him going up into the mountains, shrouded in fog as the sun sets, and at the peak of the mountain, he finds a lady. No longer is she the godlike being from another dimension powered by arts and crafts glitter. Now she's a special engine who works high in the hills. Oh, and Series 4 Rusty is there too. That's neat. As nice as it is to include Lady in this special, and her working with Rusty gives Thomas the realization that steam engines and diesels do their best when they work together, I feel like this special is lacking in any explanation as to how she works in this era. Like, she's not a figment of Thomas's imagination. In the mountains outside of Thomas's dream. Do we ever see those mountains? Are they too far away or too difficult for the other engines to reach them? If so, how does Thomas know what they look like, and how does Rusty make it up there? It just leaves me feeling confused towards Lady's inclusion in the film. She's better than how she's handled in Magic Railroad, as her being a sentient engine actually has a purpose this time, but her presence leaves a few unanswered questions. As for our regular main characters, to bring up Thomas again, I like how he's written in this special. It's his fault with the delay towards Tidmouth Sheds being rebuilt and other jobs around the island, and he tries to make up for that by working his hardest after the storm hits to get the island back into working order, but he still can't get along with the diesels, which leads to Diesel making a fool of Thomas with the paint truck, and so he kicks off the scuffle amongst the rest of the engines. Only when the fan controller shares the severity of the delays does Thomas realise that he and the diesels need to find some common ground. He organises the meeting
like making you
does the bravest thing he's ever done and
sorry to say this, right?
He does genuinely feel like a different character at the end of the special.
Please detail.
As for the rest of the characters, they don't really have that many notable step-down moments as Thomas is coming from.
Rush.
Which, for a special that really emphasised the whole working as a team thing, many of the characters do feel notably sidelined. Saying that though, I really like what they did with the diesels in this special. Diesel, Ari, and Bert, while they are the nasty brutes they were from the previous series, you do kind of sympathise with them being made out as the bad guys when their incident with the sheds was, again, Thomas's fault. Ari and Bert in particular get the most screen time that they have ever gotten up to this point. The shot of the learning segment where they help Gordon with the express of Gordon's Hill is actually rather unique and cool to see. I also really liked what they did with Mavis, as Thomas goes to her to ask for help with bringing the diesels to meet with the steam engines. Mavis, the one who started off years ago as self-centered and childish as the other diesels, is now a kind friend happy to help Thomas in bringing the engines together to resolve their conflict. It's all, but it's wholesome, all things considered. What isn't very wholesome, however, is the return of the bitch from Series 8 that we all know and tolerated. Emily.
Be kind, don't just speak. Emily, love.
It was bad enough that her character was changed from Series 7 going into Series 8, but she's now turned to such an unlikable behavior here that it almost makes me wonder what the point of including her in the story was in the first place. Thomas goes to sleep in her shirts while Tim is out of order. He shouts his fingers over everything that's going on, and rather than being a friend and listening to him express his concerns, she just told him to go to sleep. Sure, maybe you could argue she doesn't want her personal space being invaded, but she's still Thomas's friend. Even later on when the Fat Controller says Tickler's shirts will only be fixed if the airport is finished, what's the first thing she says?
You will never move out of my shed. Asked Emily.
Oh, hell.
Because he's too tired to travel all the way home. That's Owl in the tree next to Thomas may as well be better company. I see you a little more forward to the sheds for her to join the rest of the engines in the main cast without being so crammed into a shed only meant for 6 engines. But come on, kids. Let's make us give a shit about her. Maybe next time.
Oh no, it's a lot too slow. Oh me, oh my.
So all in all, the characters in this special are a mixed bag. From important to almost insignificant, from in character to out of character, they are incredibly middle of the road. Middle of the track? Never mind, moving on.
Luke needs to post on Twitter to promote his YouTube channel. He has a hot take, his personal address, and a meme. What should Luke post? Should he post a hot take? No. Hot takes will make him lose followers and subscribers.
Oh, let me check.
Let's try again. What about his personal address? Should
Okay.
Luke post that? No. Otherwise, he'll dox himself, and everyone will know where he lives. Let's try one more time. How about a meme?
Oh.
Yes. Memes make Luke speak the language of millennials and young adults, so they will want to check out his channel for more. Well done.
Yeah, what should I do?
Weirdly, there's not that much to talk about with the set design and music. Despite its longer than normal runtime and under the presence of Lady and Diesel 10, Calling All Engines feels almost identical to the look and sound of Series 8. Same decent but kind of forgettable music, to even some of the same shots being used as stock footage from the previous series, just to hammer it in how similar they are, to a point where they played the exact same intro and the Welcome to the Island of Sodor segment, with the only difference being a bigger than normal title font. Good job. There are some set designs in this special that I like, but only some. This shot of the little bridge going across the river is very pretty. The mountain tracks in Thomas's dream are very whimsical and admittedly quite stunning.
These people are just... These users are... Those who are watching us, thank you for checking me in, for making so much innovation of what I'm making currently in GoAnimate. But even though I might pass the last day, I cannot finish it during the last day. But I'll try to make it make it possible. Okay, guess it's a little bit of a slowdown. That's why it takes even longer. But yeah, this is the female head. That is the one that is detached. So I don't know if I should do a tail mouth in Blue Peasba or no, GoAnimate. But it might not be that easy. It might not be that easy. It might not be really that easy to do. If the belly mouth is simple, okay, it's okay that not everyone is into what I'm into. But yeah, even Artifighter just spoken me up instead of blocking in the profile. That he doesn't want me to bring up multi furry stuff anymore, or at least not much anymore. He finally responded after just viewing. Okay. Okay, that's a new Gift Dragon character, but yeah, I know. That's originally a GoAnimate character, but I'll try to make them just like I did with Ava Rose in 2020. I guess it's another multi-headed character that might be interesting. Might be an interesting. So GoAnimate's videos getting slower and harder. I guess it's kind of getting harder. Is there any horse sound effect in? Yeah, yes. Horse. Nope. Okay, just the horse dialogue will be good enough. There's a male and female one. Okay. It's Big Baby Tom. New Big Baby Tom. That is a brand new Big Baby Tom. See, yeah, with a Barney hat, Barney colored hat. Barney theme. It's just a little bit of Barney, but yeah, he keeps his original. He has blue shoes instead of fancy blue shoes, but yeah, GoAnimate is very limited. I know. Wow. Okay. I can't believe I found a donkey in the play. Donkey anywhere around the playground. See that? I can't believe that I found a donkey anywhere around the playground. Okay, folks. I think my computer is having connectivity issues, slow internet issues. I can't believe that. Okay, now it's back. Okay, I need to turn it off. There you go. Better. That's much better. So I think I'm going to relay tail pin donkey anywhere around the playground.
I can't believe I found a tailpin donkey anywhere around the playground.
Oh. Look, my dragon friends, my twin-headed dragon friends.
Look, my twin-headed dragon friends, I can't believe I found a tailpin donkey anywhere around.
He's still serious. Okay, anyways, those who didn't know, I just received the idol badge. Okay, yeah, I fan veggie animations. Yes, and my award is awaited. Now I have 61, so yeah, I'll see how much I need. Flash tokens. So okay, this new character.
It's really cool, and probably one of the only
Okay.
sets that takes full advantage of that widescreen.
Okay, I think I'll be using the. I'm going to be taking a bathroom break, so I'll be back. But okay, seems like. All right, guys. Seems like dinner is ready, but yeah, think I'll keep it up. I'll keep up the progress for a little while until I get cold out. So yeah, man, I guess Storybots fan would not stop the replies with role playing. Jeez, man. Jesus, man. So So, okay, back from the small bathroom break, but hope I recover quicker from the resting break than last night. I might get a food coma after shower. So yeah. Well, okay, which voice should I give Dino? Dino. Debo. Denova. Dino. Denova. Joey. Kenneth. Nope. Nope. Paul. Rich. Simon. Nope. Wise guy. Guess I'll go with. Oh yeah, Kadaru's Debo. Gregory, Giant Mill, Evil Genius, David. Dave Uswift, Deagle's father. Kevin, Mike, Paul, TikTok, Warren Peace. Then we go with Adam. Let's see if Adam sounds. See that? They're gonna call him Sir. See that, Sir? There are really cool discoveries throughout Cozy Land. Let's see, let's try it. Allison, so go Julie. I used Julie, so let's see. Doesn't text-to-speech work? Where's that voice?
See that, sir. There are cool discoveries throughout Cozy Land.
Oh, that sounds like Plotagon. That sounds like Plotagon.
See that, sir. There are really cool discoveries throughout Cozy Land.
Oh man, that's Plotagon voice. I'll use it anyways. That sounds like a Plotagon voice. Is there? But do they have a Plotagon Rod voice in there? That sounds like Plotagon. Is there a Rod in there? Nope. No, there isn't. It's very consistent. Detachment scene.